Charles R. Henderson, Jr. Corporate Citizen Award.
I've known Charlie for 10 years, and Charlie has a remarkable work ethic. It's something like this: however hard I work, Charlie's working harder.
Charlie really wants people to do well. And he's very proud of the bank that he works for. He's proud of Bank of America, but he's proud of the people he knows. And so he always feeds you information about things that will help you along. Then he's also passionate. He loves this community, and it shows. That's why he's the market president. But the other thing is he has process. And Charlie makes sure that if you tell him you're going to do something, he will follow up. I don't care what that detail is, he will follow up. And that's what makes Charlie such a great leader.
Charlie has a leadership style that is supportive. He has a presence, and he certainly guides the direction in terms of where we want to go. But he listens to people. He takes their thoughts and feedback into consideration as he moves forward. And so as a result, people feel very comfortable talking to Charlie about where they want to go, what direction they want to take a certain situation in.
From the inside out, when you first meet Charlie out at an event, he's one of the nicest, warmest people. He's very thoughtful. He's a true gentleman. But you might say to yourself, oh, this is going to be an easy meeting when I go into the bank to meet with him. But you better be prepared. He's very smart. He's very thorough. He's going to ask you all the good questions, and you better have done your homework. So that's what I mean when I says, no matter how hard I work, Charlie's working harder.
I really have two roles with Bank of America. I have the pleasure of working within the Bank of America Charitable Foundation, which has a focus of providing philanthropic support throughout all of our markets across the franchise. That has allowed me the opportunity to really focus on community development organizations across the country. And then locally, in my role as the Hampton Roads market president, I'm able to work very closely with my teammates, and we have about 1,800 teammates here in Hampton Roads, supporting them through their volunteer activities, supporting our communities once again through our philanthropic support, and then certainly the investments that we make through our lending here in Hampton Roads.
The way Charlie helps me is we help people stay in their homes. There are people who are looking to modify their home mortgage, right? And with that, there are a lot of times that there are stories that aren't so favorable to the bank. Well, Charlie, as a market president, always makes sure that he informs us of what the latest customer engagement strategy is, our marketing strategy, what we can do that comes from our chairman in terms of how do we talk to people, how do we bring our expertise to light. So Charlie's role is to keep me informed. Then I support Charlie by giving him the information about what's going on in our division, so we have one bank, one store, and Charlie drives it. That's how we work together.
The Neighborhood Builder program was started in 2004 by the Bank of America Charitable Foundation. We understand that the nonprofit sector really handles the most difficult issues that we face as a nation. As a consequence, in order to empower the nonprofit sector, Bank of America created a program that we're providing philanthropic support as well as leadership development for nonprofits, high-impact nonprofits across the country. Since 2004, over 700 nonprofits have participated in our leadership program as well as receiving grant support. Here in Hampton Roads, we've had some significant nonprofits such as the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia, the Virginia Arts Festival, Samaritan House, and a number, most recently the Western Tidewater Free Care Clinic. To date, we've invested over $150 million in this program.
Well, about 8 years ago, we started a campaign for the future of the Virginia Arts Festival, and we decided that we wanted to build a new headquarters. So, of course, early on we were looking for stakeholders, people that would be interested in the project and could help fund the project. And Charlie was really instrumental in encouraging us to apply for their Neighborhood Builders program. That was a very large award. We were one of the first groups to receive that award. And one of the great things about that is not only was there cash involved with it, but there was also leadership training. So I had the opportunity to go on several occasions for leadership training that Bank of America supported. And I learned a lot, and I also learned a lot from watching Charlie about leadership. And there's things I do today that I try to model after Charlie.
Charlie's affiliation with the Black Professional Group is Charlie's one of the lead sponsors and always has been. There was a group a long time ago before this Black Professionals Group came along and was chartered, where there were some black associates in this market who wanted to get together. Charlie was one of those key sponsors that said, hey, I have space for you. I can lend my name, right, in terms of bringing people together. And he has just carried on that tradition. It's going on 20 years now, and whatever it was called. Now it's the Black Professional Group, and we've got all kinds of bells and whistles, but he was there on the ground when we were putting it together.
So one of the things that he's very involved in is the youth. And so, which is why he's so involved with Crispus Attucks, because he knows that you guys have a youth program, and so he wants to support that. But he has a youth program where we invite students to apply and basically go through a mentor program. And Charlie is an advocate, and we do this every year, and he really works, him along with Victor Branch, they work to pull that together. And so what we do is we identify top students, and they have an opportunity to mentor, go through a work program, just get leadership and guidance that they would normally not be exposed to, and Charlie spears that for Bank of America. So that's just one example of many in which he's involved in the community and for our youth.
Well, some of the greatest influences, of course, were my parents. They were hardworking individuals, and I learned at a very young age that you are only as strong as your weakest link. So as a consequence, I hope that during the course of my professional career as well as my personal activities, that I've been able to volunteer, support activities, and professionally, working here at Bank of America, I've been able to work very closely on issues around affordable housing, small business development, economic development, and it's very fortunate to work at an organization like Bank of America that has allowed me to carry out, my passion along with my work responsibilities.
This is what excellence looks like. Charles R. Henderson, Jr.